$44 for transport. Yes. 40. Really plug into something like that. What's up, my people? What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on? Guys, morning. Morning, everybody. Guys, my nose brownie, man. Guys, may I beg you, please. You can give me a thumbs up on the live, please. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Morning, microwave. Guys, can you give me a thumbs up on the YouTube channel, please, and thanks. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Please, 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 please. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. Like and share and subscribe. Winston, big up yourself. Winston. Winston, oi. Winston, are you from Brooklyn? Winston, me know. Winston, you know, so me shout up you the other day. Me shout up you when you hear your wife, you know, Winston. Big up yourself, Winston. You your wife from Brooklyn. Big up on yourself, big up on yourself, big up on yourself, man. Man, enough love, Winston. Enough love, my friend. Enough love. Thank you for the support, the love, you know. Yeah, man, thank you. Guys, thumbs up the live, guys. Thumbs up the live. Guys, do you know that Jamaica economy for this quarter, you bless yourself, for the last quarter, yeah? grew by a 4.1%. Yeah, man, 4.1%. You know what I mean? That's how we want to see we country growing, no, man. That's how we want to see our country grow. You understand what I mean? And so the country grows, so the country get better. Yeah? For all of us. Because the agriculture minister said that one of the best year, you understand what I mean? They was about to experience in the history of Jamaica agriculture. The best year. And see Melissa come and destroy every God Almighty thing, brother. May I tell you? You understand what I mean? But that's how we need our country to continually grow. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, we want next quarter. Even though we now go see the next quarter grow. Unless something miraculously happen. But we now go see grow by now 4 or 5%. But we wish if God just turned something around for us. You understand what I mean? That, we feel encouraged. Because believe you me, I'm very happy. Very happy when we see the 4% growth. Yeah? Very, very happy. You understand what I mean? That means the government, the people them who are criticizing and talk these garbage about the prime minister and the government. You understand what I mean? This proved them wrong. Very, very wrong. Yeah? The country is growing. That means the government is doing something right, and the agencies of governments, yeah, is doing something right. And so we need our country to continually grow. Let me tell you something. And this is a reality of life. If you ever go back in your history, yeah, and look, right, which government grew our economy the most, yeah, it will show you that the Jamaican Labour Party, whatever time they are in government, our economy always grew. Yeah? Always. And when they give the criminal organization, they always bring it down. Always bring it down. Remember, PJ get an economy. When the economy was growing at 10 and 8%. And tell me something. When PJ did 18 and a half years, and PJ never grew the economy past 2%. Never grew the economy past 2%. And you're in a power for 18 and a half years. Yeah? Anytime I think Portia grew the economy two quarter by 3 to 4% when she were in power. 2 quarter. She grew the economy. That's the only time under the PMP our economy grew. But every time the Jamaica Labour Party take over government in this country, we always see some form of growth and development in our country. It's just a pity Melissa have come and destroy our gain. But the truth is, we're going to build back, and we're going to build back stronger than before. Yeah? The press conference that the criminal organization keep yesterday, yeah? Me not really paid much attention this morning because really and truly, the politics where them a try play, it not necessary. It don't necessary. And they believe that the Jamaican people are fools. Yeah? And they can use the Jamaican people for granted and to get what they want. Yeah? We know that these people are very hungry. Very, very hungry. And it's all about money for them. Money for them. You see everybody come out and I come talk about the $10 million that the government allocated to them. It can't do nothing whatsoever at all. One of the MPs said that the $10 million that he got from the government, when he decided to max it out, he take 100 people out of his constituency, give them $100,000. that $10 million done already. Yeah? First of all, the government of Jamaica, guys, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up, please. Please, may I beg you guys. First of all, the government of Jamaica allocate that money. And the Prime Minister in Parliament said to the members of Parliament in these specific areas, right, that get damaged, that $10 million is to help those who are in dire need. That $10 million is for persons who come to you, yeah, and they are in dire need. Use that $10 million. Use something out of that $10 million and address that person need. But according to the criminal organization MPs, they want to take $10 million and give it to their political activists alone. Yeah? And then they go call upon government to come tell them about 10 million can't do nothing. When we know, say, them have some personal people who is close to them, and at them want to help out. Yeah? Me and them call for $50 million. Yeah? Remember, you know, guys, them people here was out in the wilderness, right? For a very, very long time. And they hungry, they spend a lot of money in the general election. And anyhow, they must get it back. They must go try and get it back. So when you hear them call for more than $10 million, right? You know what the game plan is. Because me guarantee you that if the government should disburse that $50 million to this MP, right? That the constituency have been affected by the Hurricane Melissa. Right? If the government allocate $50 million to them, me guarantee you say a $10 million or less are going to spend in their constituency. Why? Because they need the rest to put in their pocket. You think a little bit of money them spend out of them personal fund just to win the general election? Because to them, there nothing could stop them from winning the general election and for them to go into power. Right now, they might live with grief and regret. Right now, they might live, right? And I wonder how they might go get this money. Thank you for the gift. Right now, they might wish and I find ways, to get this money. And I wish if the government really, really give them the $50 million. But thank God for the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, right? Who show physical discipline. Yeah? Because if the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness was like these people who is saying, give out money, give out money, give out money, give out money. How in God earth, right? Our economy and so forth would perform. You can't do that. You cannot give out money. You have to watch. You have to watch your debt. You have to watch every God Almighty thing that affect your economy. And these people are very hungry, as I said. All the press conference was yesterday was about money, 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 money. And these people is the same people who is questioning our debt and how the government is borrowing money to send up our debt. But yet still, these people are complaining that the money that they are getting is too small. The government must give them more. I cannot understand it. And these people are very contrary, man. Very, very contrary. Yesterday, the press conference came. Yeah? And it just blew blow my mind why the PMP would draw a press conference talking about money, 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 the government not giving them the money that they really need. You understand what I mean? Give them the money that they really need. But guess what they never addressed? They never addressed and they never give the Jamaican people, right, the information that they're calling for from the PMP. Because the PMP launched GoFund for Westmoreland. They never address that. They never tell the people of Jamaica how much money they have received in that GoFund. And me hear them turn up in a parliament and I question the government. How much money they have received in such and such account. How much money, how much money. It's all about money, 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 money. But you don't keep press conference and you never tell the Jamaican people how much money you guys have gotten, right? And if you spend out of that money, how much you have spent and where you have spent it, who benefit, right? The same thing goes for the aid that they're getting. No information. No information about it. Everything tight-lipped. We want to know. The Jamaican people is very interested to know, right? We want to know. And we want to know who is getting this help. They said another thing at the press conference yesterday, right? Because the people in the West, you know, guys, let me tell you something. Guys, remember to thumbs up the live. Look on the top of the screen, thumbs up the live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. If you're new, subscribe. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wherever time zone you're watching from. And the Chambers. Ray, we have the same name. We have the same name as the Chambers. Yeah. Guys, the Westmoreland people are in a very, very much sticky situation. Sticky situation. Right? According to all the MPs in the West, right? A matter of fact, not only Westmoreland alone, but Hanover, the West. According to the MPs, right, for these areas, everybody that have boathouses, right, they damage completely. They damage completely. Yeah? And the one that stood up, right, they lost the roof completely. Right? They also stated that these lands that these people built on, right, is not their land, is government land. They stated that yesterday. They also said yesterday that the reason why these people build board houses on these lands is because they don't own it, and these land always flooded wherever time there is a disaster or heavy rain. They also stated yesterday that the government must sell them these lands for them to put up concrete structure. So my question is, if these areas have been flooded wherever time there is a disaster or heavy rain, why the government going to sell them these land to build any form of concrete structure? Why is it that the PNP criminal organization can't wish the Jamaican people better in life? Why they want the Westmoreland people and the government to sell them these swamps? For what reason? I don't really listen to them yesterday. Really listen to them yesterday. And let me tell you one of the reasons why they are doing this. Let me tell you one of the reasons why they are doing this. And this is my speculation, yeah? We know when you move up people in communities, right? The politicians them are worried about the votes, yeah? And where you put in their votes. That is the first thing that come to their mind. That you're going to displace the votes. And they don't want nobody to trouble the votes. But you cannot think so low. You cannot think so low. Yeah? Mighty God, man, why would you suggest to the government, right, to sell the people these lands, and you know to God, say every time there is every rain, every time there is a disaster, these people cannot live or come out of their house. Some of them have to come out and run, leave the community. And yet, if these people are flooding and they have board house, it no matter the concrete structure when they put up, it's still going to flood. It's still going to flood. So I'm appealing to the government. Get somewhere suitable, yeah, and lock up these places and see if you guys can give a local discount and sell these people a piece of land and remove them from the swamp. Yeah, it's the same way the government said that they're going to move the people them from Riverton dump. And Anthony Hilton, the PMP, who is the members of parliament for that area, said to the government, you're mad. You can't move them. You can't move the dump. When you move it, how the people them are going to survive? How the people them are going to eat? Come on, no, man. We can't live so as a society. We are not the worst. We are not the worst. We must wish better for our people. You don't see them a politician, they don't mean the people them no good. You don't see them a politician, they don't mean the people them no good. Why would you want the government to move these people from the dump and bring them to somewhere suitable? Remember, a lot of people live over there, They always flooded over there, The whole heap of disease, the bacteria, every God almighty thing. Rat, dead meat, every God almighty thing, And the government is just trying to see if they can get a better way out for these people. And the PMP said, no, leave them. Me hear Mark Golding say that anytime he become government, if he become government, there is a swamp up place in Portland, he might go dump it up and see if he can build something over there for the people. Why would you want? And these areas that he identified was protected areas in Jamaica that you cannot dump up, you cannot touch. But I am happy that we have a steady hand. We have a steady hand and we have a prime minister who really cares about Jamaica. Let me tell you something. What I experience about crisis. Yeah? Wherever time there is crisis, the first thing to do is to stay calm. Stay calm. Because whenever time there is crisis, your head has spin like gig. And when your head spin like gig, you do things that you will regret later. So the first thing to do whenever there is crisis, you have to hold your composure. You have to think and think properly and make sure that when you execute your plan, it execute properly. You understand what I mean? Properly. And we understand. And the government admit to it. That when they start, they have a little fumble. Yeah? But in crisis, you're going to have that. You cannot escape that. In any crisis, you're going to fumble. Right? But the government pick up the pace and do what they're supposed to do to help the Jamaican people. And the truth and the fact is, the Jamaican government not going to help everybody in terms of rebuilding back their house. Because a lot of people lost their house completely. While the government can help some people, give them back a container house, and not everybody are going to get it. Why? Because we don't have the resources. We don't have the resources. And before I even go there, I'm going to go back a little bit to the west. To the west. The people who live on government land in the west, we must go back to history, right? And find out in the first place why these people live on these lands. The people live on these lands because the previous governments of the PMP criminal organization put these people on these swampy land just to win election. They also people give the people fake land title. They also give the people fake land title for these lands. The PMP give these people in Westmoreland fake title. Fake title for these lands. I'll tell you, talk about yourself, right? Eh? Fake title, guys. You understand me? And as so comes, the population start to grow down there in the west. These people, listen to me, the PMP no mean nobody good, not even the supporters them will support them. They only do it because they want power. Then they only do it because they want power. You hear me I tell you no? It's very, very distasteful. And now, all of the problem come drop on your shoulder. All of the problem now come drop on the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness' shoulder. Because of bad governance. Bad governance. And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness being very careful in making the same mistake. He refused from making the same mistake. So who want to come and criticize that the government is slow in what they are doing? They have to plan and they have to plan properly and they have to do things properly. Is that a hurry come up thing? It's not a hurry come up thing. We have to do it and they have to do it carefully and make sure they cross every T and dot every I. Because at the end of the day, 5 years, 6 years after, you say the Attorney General or the non-integrity commission do investigation and this and this and this and this and this. Yeah? And you have to protect his ass because them people are out here for some reason and like him already. And me really appreciate how the government is going about rebuilding back Jamaica and rebuilding back Jamaica stronger. Indeed, Jamaica going to build back stronger. Nothing cannot stop it. Nothing cannot stop it. The government is getting the resources that they need, and if they don't have it, they're borrowing it to rebuild back our country stronger than before. Yeah? And I'm telling you, I'm very proud. The UN, Shikai, Shane, what? Can't pronounce his name. Or Shinkai or whatever. You talk about yourself, don't. The government, guys, is doing a tremendous job in rebuilding back our country. Yeah? In rebuilding back our country. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. And me hear Andrew come out yesterday in a parliament. And the man unleash in a parliament yesterday. Dismiss every PMP propaganda, lies and misinformation. You understand what I mean? All of the propaganda them. And let me tell you something. All of the propaganda them we hear on the social media. Me hear Angela Brown-Burke, Mark Golding, and all of them in a parliament with the same garbage. The same garbage where them have out on the social media platform. And the same garbage me hear them go in a parliament to ask the Prime Minister. The same garbage. The thing is, the PMP cannot hold themselves accountable. And they believe that them and the government or the Prime Minister is the same thing. But the Prime Minister is far way advanced and far way educated more than anybody in the PMP. May I tell you. Yesterday, Darrell Vaz have a meeting with JPS. Because JPS won $150 something million to continue, right, with the work that they are doing to restore electricity to the Jamaican people. And they can't find that money. They want to borrow that money. And they are asking the government, because they license up the next 2027. They license up. And the government decided that they're not going to renew the JPS license in the condition that it is in. And you have to negotiate the license 3 years, indicate 3 years to JPS if you're going to renew their license or not. And the government, and if the government don't do it within that time, JPS automatically, right, get additional 10 years before you can negotiate another contract. So the government jumped on it fast because they decided that they're not going to renew this contract with JPS with the condition that it is in. You understand me? So, Darrell Vaz, listen to me. I'm not going to allow you a national 15 years. I'm not going to allow you to give the Jamaican people electricity for the next 15 years under this contract. So I'm going to lend you the money because the government have it. So we are going to lend you the money. What JPS did want, is for the government not to lend them the money and for them to get additional 15 years to stress out the Jamaican people. Mark Golding yesterday, asked the minister, me know say you have 20% share Me have 20%, the Jamaican have 20% share in JPS. Okay? And our 20% share no value 159 million US dollars. So I would wall off and don't lend JPS that money unless they know where they're going to get back that money from to pay us. Mark Golden is suggesting, right, in a cute way, to just give JPS the 15 years additional and let them stress out the Jamaican people. We can't have JPS doing this toward Jamaican people. It's worse now, even under the storm. Jamaicans is paying the most for electricity in the Caribbean are the Americas. Why we have to pay so much money to JPS is because of the PMP criminal organization who signed this bad deal with JPS to stress out the Jamaican people. You think a thief, the people them no want thief, not thief, the people them no want thief, them no want thief in light. But they just cannot pay it because JPS are ring them like rag. Drain them pocket. But Minister Vaz, may I tell you the truth? May rate you to the max in standing up for the Jamaican people. If you have the money, which you said the government have it, you are doing it the right way. Give them the money. No additional year. Not even a month over. The contract are up 2027. Make a contract up. And we do a new deal for them. And if they want the new deal, we'll sign them back another contract. But if they don't want the new deal, we get somebody else. Or the government just buy the other shares out of JPS. And the government just control it. It's simple. You understand what I mean? These people on the other side is playing nothing but nasty politics. Nasty politics. And what they are getting out of it? Nothing. They're not getting anything out of it at all. The thing is that they are just making it harder for those who need the help on the ground. They're just making it harder for the people them who really need the help on the ground. And the next thing too. The people them down in Westmoreland and in the West. Me not build Westmoreland alone. In the West. You must be careful, man. You must be careful. You understand what I mean? Because I have seen videos. I don't know if it's true. But I hope it's not true. I mean, I want to come pan here and come talk about missing videos. Yeah? But some of the materials that you guys are getting to rebuild back and to rebuild back stronger. On a dumb man. On be grateful for the thing them. Why not sell back the thing them? On a desperate, so. On a desperate, so. On a get the help. On a ask the help. On a get the help. And yet still. On a show say. On ungrateful. Why would you guys be selling back these materials that you guys are getting? And again, another concern arise. Because these people are getting the materials. But the land enough for them. The land enough for them. So how it a go now? Me? How it a go? Me not understand how it a go. Everywhere you walk, Maka joke you. So me kind of understand too why they would sell those material. But if my place destroyed by hurricane and I'm getting material, me have to find a place put it. Because me now sell it. Is a chance for me to have a roof over my head. Me now sell it whatsoever at all. Why would I? You know material expensive. Material is very, very expensive. Why they would want to sell those materials? Them so hungry? Them not hungry because of the same people them. I said that they don't want no more food. They want materials now. Them have as much food. It's the same people. Boy, me just a dying. It just over and done with. Me just a dying feed just over and done with. Believe you me. But it's very concerning what is taking place in the West. And only the West it happen because St. Elizabeth, Trelawney, Montego Bay, Manchester, St. Ann, those places, they might rebuild back and they might rebuild back stronger. The only confusion is in the West. In the West that the criminal organization support. Why? Why is so much confusion? Only in the West this stuff is taking place. Politics. Politics. Politics is a terrible thing, man. Terrible thing. You understand me? And these people that they have representing them down in the West, me don't know what going to come of them. But these people in the West make a bad decision when they elect these people on their behalf. May I tell you, these people believe, that their party would go in power. Right? So they would have it easy and they would have handout. And again, the municipal corporation supposed to play a vital role. Right? In the West. They're supposed to play a vital role. But guess what? Them not have no resources to do what they should do. Why? Because the FID right now is investigating Hanover Municipal Corporation and Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. Because of the millions of dollars that have been thieved from out of these municipal corporations. If these people did have all of these money that they thief from out these municipal corporations, the people in Westmoreland are the West, Hanover, they don't have to worry. Because them have a PMP-led municipal corporation that have money that can help them. You see, unless we send some of these people to prison, our country will never change. Never change. And the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness government, the security force, must make sure that that these investigations lead to some arrest. Because for too long, the Jamaican taxpayer money is not doing nothing for them. It have been stolen by those who are in high authority. But Super Troy, the JP is selfish, you know, man. JP is selfish. Let me tell you, say, JP is selfish. JP is selfish. You think, say, even though some areas is without electricity, you think JPS would have buy some, sorry guys, buy some generators and bring to these areas and give the people them light until they restore back the light them. We never have one storm in a Jamaica where JPS say, all right then, we are gonna bring some generators to some to a central point where the people them can go charge the phone, charge the light, charge the laptop, or charge other electric thing that they have to use. The JPS not think about no Jamaican people, brother. The JPS are think about themselves. And that is the reason why the Jamaican government must not give them a day over the license. Not even a day. Not even a day. They must give them. It's all about money, 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 money. Eh? Money, money. But in a real life, though, in a real life, Mark Golding and the PMP need to come out and tell the Jamaican people. You understand me? The PMP need to come out and tell the Jamaican people how much money they have gotten so far in the Go Fund. They need to come out and tell the Jamaican people. Because they cannot behave like they are not getting anything. Me hear the Attorney General say them a watch what the government is getting. But me not hear them come out and say them a watch what the PMP is getting. And the PMP is getting a lot of money. And they are asking for this money to help the Jamaican people. And if they are getting this money and not helping the Jamaican people, somebody need to go to prison. Listen to me. And listen to me good. Me now compare Florida with Jamaica. Florida is much larger than Jamaica. And remember, it's not every area in Jamaica got affected. It's just only 7 parishes that got damaged. So you can't tell me, say, JPS can't buy 7 generators after they collect trillions of dollars a day off of the Jamaican people. You want to tell me, say, they can buy 7 generators, put in our central point for the people them charge their phone and charge up what they have to charge up till they give them back light. Me now compare America. Me now compare America with no Jamaica at all. Nikamash, big up yourself. Eh? You can't compare. Don't compare it, man. JPS can do better. Can do better. Because at least any electrical company, power company in America, right? They always look out for their customers. And they now pay such a heavy electricity like what we are paying Jamaica. Not paying it. not pay it. Electricity we have paid Jamaica. It could have paid America electricity 2 times. JPS are wicked. And the JPS are wicked. And any contract the government going to sign with JPS or any other company that want to buy out the power grid, they must make sure that they revamp the OUR too. Because the OUR is not for Jamaicans. It's not for Jamaicans. I'm telling you that. Yes. But no money not start issue out yet, Super Troy. No money not start issue out yet. And remember, the money going to issue out, but it's going to issue out. It's not going to issue out like physical money or checks. They're not going to, the government not going to do that. Yeah? The government going to send them to the hardware for those who want the house to rebuild back. And those who are planning to build back. Those who need material for the houses, the government going to send them to the hardwares. And the government going to identify these hardwares. And when they go to the hardware, the government going to tell them how much money out of supply they should get. And these hardware build the government, and the government pay the hardware. They're not going to get any type of checks and or physical money. They're not going to do that. Right? And when the government do it that way, how they are doing it, then they can, take accountability. You understand what I mean? For what they have spent and give to the Jamaican people. First thing they need to do is to identify the exact amount of money they have been receiving and how much they have received thus far. And we hear the Prime Minister said that they're going to come out sometime this week and disclose how much money they have gotten. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Why, they said the PMP paint a picture about the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. Me have to really shake my head. Me have to really, really shake my head. Because I don't know why these people paint a picture of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. Right? Like he's dishonest. Dishonest with what? Dishonest with what? The reason why the PMP said they might collect money is because some donors said they not trust Andrew with money. Show me the evidence that we can't trust the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes with money. Show us the evidence. Well, me can show you evidence because me can see the type of development he's doing across Jamaica. We can show you the type of development that is taking place in the public sector and in the government agencies. So if you can't trust the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes with money because he might develop Jamaica, then I can understand. But if you are saying otherwise, I would easily dismiss your garbage. Yeah? Easily dismiss your garbage. People criticizing the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes for going into South Africa. When his country is under pressure. Some people say crisis. But I don't think Jamaica is in any crisis. And the Prime Minister said one of the reasons why he himself went to the G20 summit was to meet with all of these head of states to thank them personally, some of them who contribute in rebuilding back Jamaica, and to seek additional funding, because indeed Jamaica going to need a lot of money to rebuild back stronger. Super try, me say it already in many videos. The monopoly that the PMP criminal organization have put on. A matter of fact, the monopoly that is in this license, that the PMP put in this license for JPS, the government must make sure that they remove it, and remove it immediately. It is the first thing when the lights are up. They must remove the monopoly on the JPS license, because that monopoly stated that Jamaica JPS, can't get any competitor. You see the same way how we did have cable and wireless, and then did have a monopoly on cable and wireless, and when they remove the monopoly from JPS, we have Digicel and we have Claro. You know, remember Claro? 3 phone companies we did have in Jamaica. Right now, no other electrical power service can come in Jamaica to compete against JPS because of the monopoly that is in that license that the PMP and Philip Palwell put in. You know what's a Philip? You know what's in a real life? If you check it out, Philip Palwell and the PMP commit treason on the Jamaican people through JPS. Eh? How can you do such thing to the Jamaican people? And now, me hear Philip Palwell come like him have all the answers for JPS after he put Jamaicans through this agony over the years. When you ask a manufacturer, what is their biggest problem right now, they are telling you that the amount of money they have to use to pay JPS, if they could get that slashed by a half, food price all over would change significantly. And we hear people quarrel every day about food prices. Food prices, food price. Every day people are quarreling about it. But the manufacturer them can't do no better. But the government, no, can make it better for them. Can make it way better for them. And if the government make it better for them, they will make it better for us. If every companies in Jamaica can get cheaper electricity, thank you for the gift, cheaper electricity to run the company, everything in Jamaica will be cheaper. Everything in this country will be cheaper. You hear Janet say? 13,000 and she don't have light. A 1 month now. How about it go to 1 month now? And me guarantee you that light not in a certain places for how much weeks, and next month, watch the light bill. Watch the light bill. Oh, it all come heavy. JPS can't do it. JPS can't continue to do them acceptable to the Jamaican people. They can't continue to do them acceptable to the Jamaican people. And Mark Golding and the PMP want JPS to get 15 more years. 15 more years. When you have the opportunity to fix the problem, you are suggest that they must get 15 more years. Darrell Vaz, may I beg you do. And may I pray to God. So when you go to your bed, your mind stay focused. Your mind stay focused and you not shift from what you want to do to help out the Jamaican people. Believe you me? Because if you ever take my golden suggestion and go give the JPS another 15 years, oh God Almighty, Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, it makes sense. You just pack up and go with Mark Golden. Believe you me? Because you would do an injustice to the Jamaican people. No man, Johnson, lend them. But Johnson, where them going to get the money from? Johnson, you know, hear them say they need, them don't know where them are going to get the money from. Right? They don't know. And they're asking the government to give them the opportunity, right, to go and seek this money. And they said they want 15 more years. And seeking the money to give back the Jamaican people electricity. They want 15 more years. Oh God Almighty, Johnson, man, 15 years more under JPS. This current license and the government have the money can help JPS. Eh? Remember, you have nothing to lose, Remember, say 20% you have in a JPS, 20%, the government have 20% in a JPS. If JPS no one give you back your money, remember, say the license not up. They have to negotiate the license or something. So you can easily get back your money. You can easily get back your money. If you don't get back your money, sign an agreement. Sign an agreement that if they can't be able to pay you back, right? Give it in a shares. Be taking the shares. Oh, yes, that moment. Take it as shares. And then, when the government get it back in the shares, the government put it on the stock market. Johnson, come on, man. They put it on the stock market and make the Jamaican people buy and take themselves from poverty to prosperity. Come on, the Johnson. Johnson, what you think? Tell me what you think now. You mind change? You might change, Johnson. or what JPS could do, I don't know if it's possible, or they run it, or they think it's true. If JPS need this money, what they should do, if the government could not help in giving them this money, they could put a portion on the stock market and see if they can raise this money. Yeah? But remember, again, Johnson, again, it depends on how long it's going to take to raise this money for them to give the Jamaican people light. Because the longer it takes to raise this money, is the longer the people going to take to get light. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Believe you me. And I don't want that either for my people. Why? But yeah, already hear them when them a thief. They can't find the money. But remember also, last year, Last year, JPS have to fork out trillions, billions of dollars, Billions of dollars, because remember, Beryl come and Beryl destroy St. Elizabeth, and other places. You understand what I mean? So, why, he rough part them still, He rough part them. But, me hear what you say. Me hear what you say. Me hear what you say, and me understand what you say. And, me don't have no doubt that JPS have that money, because years now, JPS on the back of the Jamaican people. So they must have that money. You understand what I mean? And one of the things with me I think too is that the JPS, to me, is kind of use them head on the Jamaican government, just to get them to extend their license to 15 years. You understand what I mean? JPS never believe, the government have the money, can lend them, Yeah, they never believe. Remember, we have 6.5 billion US in our reserve. The highest Jamaica have ever seen in the history. And that happened under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. 6.5 billion US dollars we have in our reserve. So we can lend them, man. We can lend them because we want the Jamaican people to get back electricity and get it back quick and fast. You understand what I mean? Quick and fast. Yeah, man. Want to get it back. Guys, remember to give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Remember to like and share. And subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jamaica 87. If you are new, welcome. Welcome to Jamaica 87. And welcome everyone who always tune in to my platform. Thank you for the comments and the likes and the share. You understand what I mean? Guys, we don't know. There is a negative energy on the social media platform. And it doesn't matter what you do to bring some positiveness on the social media platform. It's like you are fighting against the negative energy with your positive energy. You understand what I mean? Why I said that? Guys, yesterday I was listening to some Chronics. Yeah? The new album, Exile. And me I tell you guys, the positivity that is coming from the new album there. When we look at the viewership of that album, the man posted that album about 7 weeks ago. And the album don't get 500,000 views. 500,000 views. Why? I don't know. Or on the internet, the things that we should listen to, view, share, like, comment, we don't do it. Because me don't know a song like Resilience, Put the Family First, Hurricane, now lick the airwave, and I send some positiveness on the social media space, and I encourage our youths. You understand what I mean? The songs, the album, beautiful. One of the best albums I've seen in a long time that encourage the youth them and encourage resilience, upliftment, love, unity, strength. Listen to me, man. The album beautiful, and me wish that if that album win Grammy, believe you me. But the social media space, the media space, boy, it just toxic, and I send out some type of energy where it just demonic, brethren. It just demonic. The youth them don't want to hear nothing about love and upliftment. Work hard, be resilient, think on your own. You know, love your parents, take care of your parents, put your family first, take care of your family, and all of these things. The people them don't want to listen them to you. The people them don't want to hear. The people them want to hear SYM. Boy, go whatever your mother. Hey boy, you know where I come from? This terror that be a negative. Be a negative, man. Be a negative the police social media space, man. You understand what I mean? But listen to me, man. We, who is more positive than those who are negative, we must use up the phone where we have in our hand. Yeah, man. Just go on your phone and say something positively and just send out it out there. Because me guarantee you, those people who on the social media that is preaching and doing these negative things, they're less than those who on the social media who is sending out positive energy. But boy, the internet don't want no positive energy. And I tell you the God Almighty truth. The internet is about to turn our youths in the wrong direction. And that, let me say right now. The wrong direction. The internet want to turn our youths to the wrong direction. And guess what? These people who is getting the fame and the hype, right, is those people who should not get it. Huh? Virgin, let me tell you something now. You see that earlier? Boy, a world is not pretty. It's not pretty. And believe you me, I never knew that the world would come to this. But guys, be resilient. Yeah? Love your neighbor as yourself. Yeah? And take care of your parents. You understand what I mean? Love your family. Love your wife. Love your husband. Love your kids. Yeah? And kids do likewise to your parents. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. And to big up on yourself. And to take care of yourself. Me have a 12 o'clock appointment and it passed already. So no big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes, the comments. You understand what I mean? Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for everything, guys, you have done towards this channel. Appreciate you a lot. You understand what I mean? Love and love always. And we continue the fight. You understand what I mean? Big up yourself, Super Try. Big up yourself, everybody. And blessings. Have a great day, guys. I will soon again, okay?